Hello and welcome back to another episode of Spread Some Magic 1928. As you can see, I'm in Easter gear, but not Disney Easter gear. Bucky the Beaver Easter gear. Probably my second favorite animal next to Mickey Mouse. If you are traveling, road tripping through the South from Arizona to, I don't know where it goes. I went to one in Kentucky. I know there's a lot in Texas, but Bucky's is a gas station. Yeah, you heard that right. But it's an experience, and I love it, and I love this Easter get up. There's little Bucky bunnies on my bow as well, and then the back says I'm not hunting Easter eggs, or forget the eggs, I'm hunting beaver nuggets, something like that. And if you don't know what they are, these are beaver nuggets. They are these little fried corn puff things that are caramel-like and not good for you at all, but they are delicious. These are iconic. When we got to the Buc-ee's we visited, it was like midnight and they were still yelling out hot brisket sandwiches. We got samples from the jerky bar. The bakery was still open. Like, I could have gotten fudge samples. And then it's like a Home Goods inside, and it's amazing. I love Buc-ee's, and I hope one day that they get as far as Nevada. Anyhow, today, we are going to make an Easter treat that you could do with your kids or on your own or just for fun. We are going to make bunny bottoms. Probably wondering why, or if this is even Disney at all, because obviously I'm not in Disney, but it is. So I recently saw these on the Instagram, and bunny bottoms are nothing more than an upside down Mickey. I might see if my other cutter, maybe with the ones with the ears closer, might look a little bit more. Anyways, these are the feet, this is the bottom, boop, and we put a little tail. So what we need to do this, you need a cookie cutter, a Mickey shaped one. You need some kind of melting white chocolate. You could do the candy melts that they have at Michael's, or do the Ghirardelli. That's gonna be the white bunnies. You can do 2 piping bags or 2 little Ziploc bags. There's a little bit of white piping around the foot and then pink for the paws. So to make pink pink chocolate, we're not gonna use frosting, we're just gonna use this. We're gonna add a little bit of red food coloring to our melted chocolate. And then we'll add those in the bag, snip the corners and do a little piping, hopefully. And then for the tail, we're gonna do a marshmallow. Might cut it in half. Dip it in the chocolate and roll it in some sweetened coconut flakes in here. And then boop, stick it to the bottom. And that's it. It should be super simple. So I'm gonna cut out our bunny bottoms and I'm gonna melt our chocolate, and I will see you back here. One thing to note before you cut your Rice Krispies is you want to make sure that you use butter on your cookie cutter or whatever you're using. A knife is fine, but if you're trying to keep the shape, you want it to go in and out pretty easy, and marshmallows are sticky. So butter it. All right, our chocolate is melted, still a little hot. I've got wax paper down so nothing sticks. I did put it in a bigger bowl to make sure this fits all the way. Now, the tops of my Rice Krispies are usually kind of bumpy. It's just because I'm not, I don't need them to be uniform perfect. So we are gonna dip the bottoms in the chocolate because then this will make it easier to decorate. So dip it in there. Ooh, really? There we go. You might need to, there's a gap there. There we go. If it gets a little extra, it's fine. Okay, you're already so cute. Okay, so while this sets up a little bit, dries a little bit, I'm gonna do my marshmallows. I decided not to cut them in half. So I'm gonna dip them pretty much all the way, except for that top. It's just gonna be a messy job. And then into the coconut it goes. Pushing on it. So we got a little cottontail. I guess we could add them on now too. Dip in the chocolate. Boop. Okay, now we're gonna need to make our pink chocolate. So with what's left in here, you could easily do, I would say four big bunnies. So this is red gel. I don't want to use a lot, like probably the tiniest drop. If you have pink, use pink, but you know, red or white make pink. The tiniest drop. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna do, in the picture, it showed that, oh, my Rice Krispie treat started falling. It was like the feet, so it was just a circle of white there at the bottom. So you're gonna put some of this white chocolate, we don't need a lot, into a Ziploc bag, like so. Leave air in it. Oops. And then you're gonna cut the corner off to make it be like a piping bag. That's probably too much of a corner. So we're gonna go to the other side now. Fun baking, doing fun things is quite messy, but it's worth it. Okay. That was a little bit smaller. And so, oops, we're just gonna go like that. Okay. We'll have to come back. My chocolate is too hot still. It is definitely, it just went floop, and it just kind of melted right into the rest of it. So we'll be back. Okay, I went and grabbed my like little frosting decorating pouch because this chocolate just keeps melting into itself, and maybe I just have to give it more time, and I'm impatient, which I know. So if you don't want to wait, get yourself some white frosting. Oops. And you're going to do little circles on the feet. I don't know why, that's just how they have it done. And I think, oh, now it's a little thicker, because the one with the food coloring, the pink one, is already pretty thick. And this one just was staying very liquidy. I know it thickens when it gets cooler. Ooh, this one's very thick. Oh, I put it on the counter, that's why. I've lost most of it. Okay, gotta get going on those little feet pads. So maybe that's all I had to do was put it on my cold counter and it would have worked. So after you've added food coloring, keep an eye on it because it can go from pliable to not working quickly. And it busted an extra hole through what I already cut, so I can't use that side. We might just have to make a whole new thing. If you've seen other videos I've made, you know decorating is not my specialty. So, at least I'm trying. Okay, that's cute. So ideally, you put one big pad and then 3 little toe pads. And it just burst. So we're gonna use it like modeling chocolate. What do you think? I'll be back with the finished product. All right, here they are. The bunny bottom Rice Krispie treat from Disneyland. If you saw my gingerbread cookie video, you know I do not like decorating. Baking I love, but this kind of fine decorating, not for me. Anyhow, and I'm not gonna eat it. I already had some Rice Krispie treats earlier. Can't keep away while I'm making them. But aren't they cute and perfect for Easter? And by the way, they're $9 in the park for a Mickey Rice Krispie treat turned into a bunny bottom. A little bit of hassle, but a whole lot of deliciousness for less at home. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by today. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe, and spread some magic wherever you are. Until next time.